Welcome! In this video, we will walk through a practical, numbers-first way to choose a health insurance plan during open enrollment when you expect a baby, especially early in the calendar year. We will focus on minimizing your guaranteed maximum spend rather than chasing the lowest premium, explain when an HDHP plus HSA can be advantageous, and cover critical in-network checks to avoid catastrophic bills. Let's get started. First, we will outline why focusing on premiums alone can lead to the wrong decision. Next, we will introduce the core formula that combines premiums and the out-of-pocket maximums. Then, we will perform a step-by-step walkthrough with example plans. After that, we will examine HDHP and HSA advantages, along with caveats. Subsequently, we will stress critical in-network checks. Finally, we will test your understanding with short quizzes and summarize the key points. Before we dive in, please note this content is for educational purposes only and is not financial, tax, or medical advice. Your circumstances are unique. Always confirm details in your official plan documents with your HR or benefits administrator, and seek guidance from licensed professionals where appropriate. Next, we establish the core formula. Because childbirth is a major medical event, it is likely you will hit your deductible and possibly reach the out-of-pocket maximum. Therefore, the correct comparison is not monthly premiums alone, but the sum of 12 months of premiums plus the plan's out-of-pocket maximum. Compute this total for each plan and select the one with the lowest overall total. This approach often saves substantial amounts when high medical usage is expected. Moving on, here is the practical sequence. First, gather plan information for monthly premium, deductible, coinsurance, out-of-pocket maximum, and network. Second, compute the sum of 12 months of premiums, plus the out-of-pocket maximum for each plan. Third, rank the plans by this total. Fourth, if the top totals are close, use tiebreakers such as network breadth, hospital quality, whether your pediatrician is covered, and any referral requirements. Fifth, consider an HDHP with an HSA, only if you can cover the deductible and out-of-pocket maximum from savings. Finally, verify in-network status for the delivering hospital, your obstetrician, anesthesiology, and your chosen pediatrician. Now let's examine a concrete example. Plan A has a $700 monthly premium and a $4,000 out-of-pocket maximum. The total potential annual cost is $8,400 plus $4,000, totaling $12,400. Plan B has a $500 premium and a $7,000 out-of-pocket maximum, totaling $13,000. Plan C has a $350 premium and a $9,000 out-of-pocket maximum, totaling $13,200. In this example, Plan A wins despite its higher premium because the lower out-of-pocket maximum dominates under predictable high medical use. Continuing, this mind map centers on minimizing the maximum annual spend. The cost branch includes premiums, out-of-pocket maximum, deductible, and coinsurance. The network branch emphasizes the delivering hospital, obstetrician, pediatrician, anesthesiology, and any neonatal intensive care unit services. The plan type branch contrasts HDHP with HSA, PPO, and HMO structures. The cash flow branch covers the emergency fund and any existing HSA balance. The timing branch flags early year due dates and the benefit year reset. The risks branch underscores out-of-network exposure, surprise billing, and prior authorization requirements. Next, understand why the out-of-pocket maximum dominates this decision. The out-of-pocket maximum caps your worst-case in-network spending. With childbirth and newborn care, you often hit that cap. Therefore, a plan with a slightly higher premium but a significantly lower out-of-pocket maximum can lead to a lower total cost. Conversely, a low premium paired with a very high out-of-pocket maximum can be more expensive in a high-usage year. Moving forward, let's compare an HDHP paired with an HSA against a traditional PPO. HDHPs typically have lower premiums, and the HSA offers a triple tax advantage: tax-deductible contributions, tax-deferred growth, and tax-free withdrawals for qualified medical expenses. If you will hit the out-of-pocket maximum anyway, the HDHP total cost may match or beat the PPO when you account for tax savings. However, the HDHP demands cash readiness to pay higher upfront costs. Traditional PPOs generally carry higher premiums, lower deductibles, and may feel smoother at the point of care, but they lack HSA benefits and can result in a higher total during a high-usage year. Now, visualize the total annual cost in a baby year as a pie chart, where premiums represent roughly 45%, the out-of-pocket maximum around 50%, and miscellaneous costs approximately 5%. This highlights that the out-of-pocket maximum can account for a large share of the total, reinforcing why it deserves priority in the decision. Additionally, consider the power of an HSA when paired with an HDHP. The health savings account offers a triple tax advantage: pre-tax contributions, tax-free growth, and tax-free withdrawals for qualified medical expenses. You can also invest HSA funds for future medical needs. If you are likely to reach the out-of-pocket maximum, the total cost under an HDHP can be similar to other plans, and the HSA tax savings may provide an advantage. As a quick reminder, prioritize the formula of 12 times the premium plus the out-of-pocket maximum. Confirm that all key providers are in-network, and plan your cash flow to handle early year expenses. Finally, verify the latest IRS contribution limits and eligibility criteria. Now for a quick knowledge check. The question asks which comparison you should use when expecting high medical usage, such as childbirth. The options are A. Monthly premium only, B. Deductible only, C. 12 times the monthly premium plus the out-of-pocket maximum, or D. Coinsurance percentage only. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is C. You should compare 12 times the monthly premium plus the out-of-pocket maximum. This captures your total potential annual cost and aligns with minimizing your guaranteed maximum spend. For the second knowledge check, which providers must be confirmed in-network before you enroll? The options are A. Delivering hospital, obstetrician, pediatrician, and anesthesiology or neonatal care, B. Only the primary care physician, C. Any provider a friend recommends, or D. Out-of-network specialists. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will review the answer in the next section. The correct answer is A. You must confirm in-network status for the delivering hospital, your obstetrician, your intended pediatrician, and anesthesiology or neonatal intensive care if needed, because out-of-network charges in these areas can cause extremely high, unexpected bills. Next, this timeline illustrates key milestones: open enrollment and plan selection, prenatal visits, an early year due date, hospital admission and delivery, newborn screening and pediatric visits, claims submission, hitting the deductible and out-of-pocket maximum, reviewing explanations of benefits, making payments, managing HSA or FSA reimbursements, and postpartum follow-ups. This sequence shows how quickly costs can accumulate early in the year. Furthermore, treat network checks as non-negotiable. Confirm in-network status for the delivering hospital, obstetrician, anesthesiology, the pediatrician, and any neonatal intensive care services. Ask for provider-specific billing details to avoid surprise out-of-network charges. Verify newborn enrollment rules and deadlines to ensure coverage starts on time. Keep records of all verification calls and screenshots. If a key provider is not in-network, reconsider either the plan or the provider before you enroll. In summary, compare 12 times the monthly premium plus the out-of-pocket maximum across plans. Expect to meet the deductible and possibly the out-of-pocket maximum with childbirth, and plan for that. An HDHP paired with an HSA can be advantageous if you have the necessary cash flow and use the tax benefits. Network confirmation is essential to avoid catastrophic bills. Maintain documentation and monitor explanations of benefits. Finally, use math rather than guesswork. In a baby year, prioritize the out-of-pocket maximum. Consider an HDHP with an HSA for tax efficiency if you can fund the upfront costs. Confirm every critical provider is in-network. Maintain a cash buffer for early year bills, and deploy your HSA strategically. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please like the video, share it with someone who is comparing plans, and subscribe for more practical, numbers-first guides. Share your own plan math in the comments so others can learn from real examples.